A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 23, verses 1 to 12. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. Now Jesus turned to address his disciples, along with the crowd that gathered with him. The religious scholars and Pharisees are competent teachers in God's law. You won't go wrong in following their teachings on Moses, but be careful about following them. They talk a good line, but they don't live it. They don't take it into their hearts and live it out in their behavior. It's all spit and polished veneer. Instead of giving you God's law as food and drink, by which you can banquet on God, they package it in bundles of rules, loading you down like pack animals. They seem to have pleasure in watching you struggle under their loads, and wouldn't think of lifting a finger to help. Their lives are perpetual fashion shows, embroidered press shawls one day, and flowery press the next. They love to sit at the head table at church dinners, basking in the most prominent positions, preening in the radiance of public flattery, receiving honoris degrees, and getting called doctors and reverend. Do not let people do that to you, put you on a pedestal like that. You all have a single teacher, and you are all classmates. Don't set people up as experts over your life, letting them tell you what to do. Save their authority for God. Let Him tell you what to do. No one else should carry the title of Father. You have only one Father, and He is in heaven. And don't let people manipulate you into taking charge of them. There is only one life leader for you and them, Christ. Do you want to stand out? Then step down. Be a servant. If you puff yourself up, you will get the wind knocked out of you. But if you're content to simply be yourself, your life will count for plenty. The Gospel of the Lord.
Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 23, verses 1 to 12. The temptation of duplicity. Today's Gospel passage is set in Jesus' final days in Jerusalem, filled with expectations and tension. On the one hand, Jesus directs harsh criticisms at the scribes and Pharisees, and on the other, He entrusts crucial mandates to Christians of all times and thus to us. When our faith is reduced to empty words, unconcerned with the lives and needs of others, the creed we profess proves inconsistent with the life we lead. The Pharisees and scribes lived in duplicity, trying to hide their inconsistency to protect their reputations. And so they performed acts of piety to impress the crowd, to appear righteous, and to save face, as we say. This trick is widespread. They put up makeup on their faces, makeup on their life, makeup on their hearts. And these made-up people do not know how to live the truth. And many times, even we experience the temptation of duplicity. Commenting on the Gospel passage, Pope Francis says, a common mistake of those in civil or ecclesiastical authority is demanding people to do things, even righteous things, that they failed to practice in the first person. They live a double life. If it is wrongly exercised, authority becomes oppressive, creates a climate of distrust and hostility, and leads to corruption. Let us turn to the Holy Virgin May she who lived with the integrity and humility of heart, according to the will of God, help us become credible witnesses of the gospel.